Hello and welcome to Holiday Travel Watch. My name is Frank Reimbursement. In this vidcast we're going to look at the second part of air passengers' rights under EU Directive 261/2004. The rights I'm going to concentrate on in this vidcast concerns the situation where, for example, you are denied boarding onto your flight. Okay, denied boarding arises usually when, for example, they've overbooked the flight, or perhaps there is a genuine operational reason why they have to change the size of the aircraft, for example. In those circumstances, under 261/2004, they will initially look for volunteers. If you are a volunteer, then they must agree with you a certain package of rights and give you additional rights under Article 8. Now, I'll deal with Article 8 in a few moments. But that is the situation if you are a volunteer. If, however, they haven't got sufficient volunteers, then the airline at that stage is entitled to bump people off the flights. In those circumstances, not only must they provide you with the rights I'll talk about in a minute under Article 8, but also additional rights under Article 7 and 9 of the EU Directive 261/2004. So just dealing with the situation where, for example, you've been bumped off your flight, as I've clearly said, you are entitled to a number of rights, and we'll start first of all with Article 7. Article 7 is your right to compensation. Article 7 says, quite simply, that you're entitled to €250 for community flights of 1,500 kilometres or less, €400 for intra-community flights of 1,500 kilometres or more, or flights beyond that of 1,500 kilometres to 3,500 kilometres. If the flight distance exceeds the 3,500 kilometres, then you may be entitled up to €600. Where you're entitled to additional rights under Article 8, which is, for example, rerouting, they will have consideration to the times of the delay, and they could reduce the compensation by up to 50%. Okay, so now let's look at Article 8 rights. Article 8 rights refer to reimbursement or rerouting. You remember in the earlier part of the vidcast I was talking about those rights applying to volunteers, but it also applies to those people who have been denied boarding. So what do these rights say? Well, quite simply, if you are in this situation where this right is attracted, you should be provided with reimbursement within 7 days, either with the full cost of the flight ticket or for that part to which it applies. And when relevant, you should be provided with onward transport at the earliest opportunity. The other alternative is to provide you with rerouting. And again, that should be done at the earliest opportunity. And certainly, it should be provided, I think the correct expression is on comparable transport. So therefore, it's not a case with some package holiday makers where they've been told, for example, they've had to wait for the flight the following week. It is about being provided at the earliest opportunity with comparable transport. It's important to remember that those rights do apply to package holiday makers as well, except for the part of reimbursement, say for example where that's already covered under the Package Travel Directive, or perhaps even, I would suggest, in your own particular contract. If you have been given these rights, and say for example you are sent to another airport, not your original choice, then the airline must also provide you with transport to your destination from that second airport that they intend to send you to. Now remember, I was talking a few moments ago about the rights for those people who are forcibly denied boarding. It also states that they should also receive the rights under Article 9, which is the right to care. And that's quite simple. An airline must provide you with meals and refreshments if equivalents to the time and day in question. I will say there are some holidaymakers who are reporting, for example, that they've been offered something in the region of £5 as a voucher. We all know that the cost of meals and refreshments are much more within airport confines. This unfortunately has not been challenged yet before the courts, but again I think it's going to be one of those issues certainly for the future. If however the problem involves going into the next day, the airline is obliged to provide you with hotel accommodation and certainly transport to and from that hotel as well. You are also entitled to 2 free telephone calls, telexes, emails and faxes, and the needs of those with reduced mobility or anyone accompanying them, or indeed unaccompanied children, must also be given special consideration. Okay, so those are your rights if you've been denied boarding. I'm now going to deal with, in the next 2 vidcasts, the issues of cancellation, flight cancellation, and indeed flight delay. So until the next time, have a safe holiday.